Okay, I lied. So rather than going back to our castle, I thought it'd probably be prudent if I first showed you some of the new cards I got. So what's the best way to do this? I got my first Supreme General card, Luca. I don't actually use him, and I'll tell you why in a second. Other cards I got that I didn't have before, Agares. I'm pretty sure I had Camus. Gijin, Gustav. Who else did I get new? I can't remember. This is all from grinding in the Road to Matilda or in the Tinto mines. You get different cards in different places, and you bump into different characters in different places, so you can duel different people, and they give you different cards as rewards. Luca is in both, so if you duel him enough times, you'll eventually get his card. So I picked up a Luca character card as opposed to Supreme General. If you use a Supreme General card, it functions as out in the battlefield, so then if you try and play this character card, you can't because it's counted as unique, so rather than use him as a Supreme General, I'm using him as a character because he's very strong. He does have a caveat in that when you play him, both sides have to discard their entire hand, so unless it's in a duel, then it's okay. But if you play him last and you can make your opponent last in your hand, you can make your opponent drop a lot of cards, so he can be very useful. Where was I up to? Luca. Oops. So I was up to here. Nothing new here. Amelia, I can't remember if I had, but I picked up a bunch of her. The number beneath the card, so here, Kabocha, there's 0/7. So 0 is the number that I have in my deck right now, and 7 is how many I have altogether. So like Klaus, I'm not using any of him, and I've only got one in stock, kind of thing. I had all these cards. Sheena, I can't remember if I had him. Jill I picked up, and if you meet Jill in the path to Matilda, then she'll give you like 3,000 botch, so she's pretty nice. Stallion I already had. Let's see. Vicky I already had. Nothing new here. Mondo, which is nice because he has a combine with Kasumi. Luke, I can't remember if I had him already. Karen, Gordon, Shiro, and I find it really annoying because you know Kinnison's Shiro, the dog. That's Shiro, and then this guy is Shiro, which is really not very transparent at all in English that they have different names. Nothing new here. I did pick up some other things though. Karakuri Maru, I got a normal one. I had a shiny before. Sasuke. Sasuke is another ninja. He gets boosted if Kasumi is out on the mission, but if you play Kasumi after him, then he gets discarded, so you have to be careful there. Zamza. I always used Zamza when I played the game. I quite liked him. Siegfried I had already. Oh, Futch. So I put him in my deck, and I can't wait to get a Humphrey card so that they can play together. Pesmerga, who gets boosted if Yuba is also out in the field, but is very difficult to play because his only link is F. But otherwise, really strong character. I got a couple of new missions as well. Entry into New Leaf School, destroyal of enemy facility, which is useful because if you clear it, you can destroy a facility they've built, and to claim back a stronghold or a checkpoint, which is if you can only clear it if they have a mission cleared, if your enemy has a mission cleared already. Curses. Okay, let's just go down to the bottom. I think that might have been everything. and then a few more facilities which I just really am not using. And then if you want to know which shiny cards I have Kasumi. I have 2 of her, wow. Soronji, Clive, Vicky, Tengaru, Karakurimaru, or Gadget or whatever, Mezas, and Colgan. And I got a teleport as well, that must be new. Okay, so that's the state of the cards. And let's carry on. Go to the Great Hall as usual. Lord Dio, there's just been a report from a spy. There has been a union formed between Highland and the Matilda Knights Brigade. So if they formed like a union, then Highland and Matilda will cooperate to fight against us. Yes, that is possible. Because Gorudo will always side with the side he thinks is going to win. If that is the case, then we have no chance of winning. Everything that we've done until now will come to nothing. But that's... The Sanzu army will be chased down, and everyone here will die, is what that means. No way, that can't happen. We can't let that happen, no way. In order not to let that happen, before the union is finalized, or is formed, we should invade the Matilda Knights' territory. So we'll become the attacking side. If we let them go now, then that will be our defeat. Do you think we can win? Most of the red and blue knights have sided with us, but even so, it's a big gamble. Lord Dio, I await your decision. So you can say, let's attack Matilda, or let me think about it. Okay, into all the troops, move out. Aim for rock axe in the Matilda Knights' territory. Okay, so now we're moving against Gorudo. What? The Sanzu army has appeared on the border? Yes, sir. And Camus and Myklatov are on the enemy's side. Those thankless slouts. This literally means like to sit aside and not say anything, like just to line up and not say anything, so I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe it means that they don't want to help him. Not sure. They've come. It's the enemy. We cannot lose this battle. Everyone, try your absolute best. Myklatov, there are people that we recognize, or that we know on the enemy's side. Are you okay with that? Do not worry, I will not waver. You rats, I'll crush you. Okay, so now we're going straight into a fight with Borjo's division. Myklatov says, open the way, and kindly reduces our VP down to 3, so this should make life a little bit easier. Okay, way too many of that card, so let's drop those. A few too many missions than I would like, but we'll see what we can do. Let's put out an attack on 2 River to start and see how things go. So they're playing Dio, which is fine because he'll boost my guys. So I'm gonna play Victor. They're playing Millie. I'll play Bolgan. Follow up with Myklatov and Tengaru. So that was nice and easy. And I'm gonna leave Myklatov in case they have him as well, so that they can't use him. I don't have too many doubles in my deck anymore. As to characters, a few leaders like Lina, Victor, and Dio, I've got doubles, but other than that, most of my characters, there's only one of them, so I can't do anything here, so I have to pass. So because I don't have many doubles, even if I leave a character out, I'm not really at risk of pushing myself into a corner so much, so it's okay. Okay, my hand I kind of want to get rid of, so I'm going to play attack on 2 River, and hopefully follow up with Luca pretty soon after.